turnover at center. And Pavel will shoot a puck into the empty net, and he gets blasted by Stubinger after he put it into the empty net. And now Andrews is throwing fists down at the blue line. And so let me replay that for you, as I hadn't yet mentioned that there was a delayed penalty.
Right point to Rocha's side, and that's eaten up by the netminder, Victor Osman. Some more extracurriculars. Of course, Benino Poza wants a goal here. Scrap. Carpenter, a couple rights with Poza. Oh, and a couple vicious rights by Poza on Carpenter, and they're exchanging on the left. And now a hard right Poza, who gives him two extra whacks. Carpenter still on his feet as they exchange blows.
Point, a shot that's low. Schmidt getting the glove on it. Now some pushing and shoving. Now Schmidt is riled up in the middle of things. Hilsendagger's ready to go. And now the gloves are off. Oh, he's going for it. A right. Hilsendagger connects again. They're on top of each other. That's one way to get the fans back into this one.
Another 0-3 birth year defenseman got to it before it could reach the goal. And here's Edwards again sticking his nose in where it shouldn't be. And now we've got gloves dropped. It's Poza and it's Edwards feeding each other rights, and they go down. I beg your pardon. It's not Poza.
Roll on the draw against Merrick. Merrick wins it now. Larkin will chip one over to Felker. And Felker will fire one down the ice. And a big hit there. And look out, the gloves are going to be dropped. And Josh Grohl is going to throw. And look at him throwing some rights there against Gallagher. And Gallagher takes Grohl down another couple of punches. And they're really going at it. Josh Grohl, a couple of punches and knocks Gallagher to the ice. And he'll give him more rights. Josh Grohl and Aiden Gallagher with an excellent fight. But Josh Grohl, giving up some size to the larger defenseman, held his weight and then some.
Got it up now to Paquette. He'll wait, tried to throw it over the line. That was taken away by the Musketeers. But Milomak was in there. Now some shoving, and now a fight. Here comes Milomak. Right tied up now. Milomak trying to get his arm free. And oh, a big right by Milomak. Milomak just hammering down. And that'll do it for that fight. We've been waiting for that.
And they will. DeLuca comes across. Drop pass now, looking to push it down low. Heavy hit applied. That was Passanen. And now he wants to fight him. He drops the gloves. And now they'll go at it. And there goes Tommy. Tommy will take one. And they slip to the ice, lost his helmet. And I tell you what, Tommy Passanen with a big monster heavy hit.
Good give and go with Lapina. And now for Bremer. He's hit from behind there by McGinnis, and Barbolini hits him. And we're going to have a fight here. Barbolini drops the gloves, and Phillips did not drop the gloves in response, but now we got a little bit of a brawl. As Barbolini's throwing against Coffey, or rather Sullivan, Barbolini trying to get some rights and lefts in. And Barbolini still going with it against Coffey, or excuse me, Sullivan, and Lapina as well. So Matt Barbolini and Ryan Sullivan in the bit of a fight here along the far side.
Around right side, out to the point, another shot, never got him away. He kicked back out to neutral. As Mayorov tried to bring it ahead, he got checked at neutral. And there go the gloves. It's Ritzkovian and Fulmer. They just dropped them and hit at it. Ritzkovian lost his helmet.
Out of the zone. Good shot broken up by Newble. Lancers now on the left side. Racing over to it is Jensen. Jensen, a huge hit. Nearly puts himself into the boards, and some lumberjacks giving him some extracurriculars. Now the gloves are off, and Logan Will wants it. Connects with the right. He's down there with Cam Newble. Refs are going to let him go. Will's got him tied up. Now Newble throwing some of them. Another try. Will connects on the right. Both of them still tied up. second, I believe, tonight. Now, fight at center ice. That came out of nowhere. Jensen going at it hard. Throws his man down. And the Lancers bench erupts.
A whack there from Bolson, and that'll draw a crowd. Bolson in power. Morrissey around him there too. 9:52 left in the middle period. We're going to get some penalties, I assume, as now Power. And here's Gajarski dropping the gloves here along the near side corner of the Stars' end. And Power takes him to the ice. Jordan Power leading by example, and he comes back with a couple more rights. Power with some overhand rights there. And Gajarski and Power will get 5 and 10. Check here against Pavel, but he will spin back. As Crossley and Glover. And they're going to drop the gloves here. Ty Glover and Austin Crossley. Glover loses footing, gets back up, takes a couple of rights. And Crossley puts him down. 17:46 left in the third period, but Glover and Crossley go.
Gets it along for Logan Will. Will driving it up. Now Campbell, as he's taken down hard. Now Plusinski's ready to go. And Berger, gloves are off. They're going at it. Edwards and Plusinski.
Now Green Bay back the other way. Here comes Tucker, and he missed the net. Penalty upcoming. It's going to be on. Fight, here we go. And tied up there is Tucker. Tucker with a right. Tucker getting pounded. Oh, big right there. They both go down.
Below the goal line, Schmedlin with 20 seconds to go. Stock below the goal line. 10 seconds remaining. And now there'll be a last-second fire here as Stock and Argentina have dropped the gloves. And Payne comes in. His gloves are already off. And Seneca's not going to go with them. Payne wants to find somebody. Seneca is holding him up. And so fans will get one last chance to cheer here.
Bantle grabbed on too, pushed her around, and now they're going to call Pat for a penalty though, as he collides with the Phantom. And it's going to be a penalty on Madison upcoming. As now there's a fight. Christoph Papp drops him with Bradley Merrick. They each get a couple of swipes in. Papp loses his helmet. He's not known as a fighter too much. They grapple. They have a chance on Papp as he tries to pull the jersey off and then takes him down slowly. About one shot apiece for them. And then Papp lost his footing. Again, not a fighter, but even there, look at that.
Replays for the Maine Nordiques out east. So, new goaltender, Harper's night is over. And now Nixon and Payne are going at it. And we've been waiting to see if Fred Payne will drop the mitts. He's ready to do it. The gloves are off, and the officials come in once more to break it up. And now Alberg is going after Blanchard at center. And they're going to go. Alberg and Blanchard are fighting in front of the Sioux City bench. Alberg's helmet's off. Blanchard throws a right and takes Alberg to the ground. Well, a season ago we saw a line brawl here at Buccaneer Arena.
Boards on the right-hand side. Just under 12 minutes to go, second period. Rough Riders with a 3-1 lead as the puck clears ahead to the Cedar Rapids line, and we've got a fight. Smolik for the Rough Riders, landing lots of rights. And I believe that is Middendorf that he's fighting with. They get down to a knee, they get back up. But now the linesman will get in and separate them. This all started back behind the play.
Lyle was out there. Looks like there's an issue as there's a big hit. Picorni gets taken down. Lyle, something going on with his visor. A shot misses wide by Green Bay. Prokop the shot, and here's a fight. Picorni drops it. He goes swinging with Thiesing. Thiesing gets him onto the ice, takes his helmet off then. And just the chippiness ensues. It's what everyone thought would happen. Body down. and thrown right back around. It'll be Petrullo, though. First man there, Ricky looking for the hit. Takes Petrullo into the glass, and now Horbach and Zemer. Zemer drops the gloves, and now Horbach does. There's a fight behind the play. Getting after it, Horbach laying some out there with Zemer, trying to get better positioning. He can't get his arm out anymore. Zemer with the positioning now, and he will take him down. Jack Horbach started the fight well, tried to use his right hand to grab. That's usually what you don't see unless you try to bring a guy down.
Move it up through center ice. Has it on the left side. Nice move by Bradley. Comes towards us. He's taken down now. Now pushing and shoving in front. As Bradley lost an edge. It hit Adams. Now a huge scrum behind the bench, or behind the net. Gloves are off. Bradley.
Here's a shot kick save over to the right wing side. Musketeers, big check applied by Christie as he tries to track down a free puck. They work it around the boards. And now we got a fight. Christie's going to go battle. It's Crossley on the other side. Couple cracks both sides. Crossley cuts it and gets a connection. Gets a couple more. Big, tall guy, but Christie trying to keep his own. They both pile up on the ice. There's a nice check by Christie, but obviously Crossley took exception to it.
Another nice move, and he tried to fire it again. What a couple of maneuvers there from Charlie Shane as Morrissey gets hit awkwardly into the boards, and Morrissey will go after him, and Morrissey's going to drop the gloves of Brain Warner and start throwing. Brad Morrissey, but now Frederick Payne's the third man in. What is that? Both men dropped their gloves, and Payne was the third man in, and he is incensed, but Morrissey with a fight against Warner, and Morrissey wants a piece of Payne, and I think he's going to get him. Brad Morrissey with some more rights for Frederick Payne, the third man in. Brad's fighting two players, but the referees will separate the two. It was Warner with that hit on Morrissey, an awkward hit along the far side that should have easily warranted a call. He never got one, so he took matters into his own hands. Schulteis a sidestep at the blue line, pushes forward, Middleton left wing into the zone. Middleton wrister, and he was knocked down by Zabana. And now pushing and shoving behind the net, and O'Reilly going after Middleton. Are we going to see a scrap here? Excuse me, that's Millette. It's O'Reilly and Millette, and they're going to throw. Millette and O'Reilly tangled up behind the net, and we've got another fight, Middleton and Petrulio. Millette going after O'Reilly. Gloves have dropped here. Still tangled, no punches thrown yet. Millette holding on to O'Reilly. Petrulio throwing some punches to Fighting Saint on the ground, and now really nothing coming of this scrap between Millette and O'Reilly. Advantage coming across is Molinar. He's cut off nicely on the play. Sioux City will look to clear it, could not do so. They'll try it again. This time, and a penalty coming up. Sioux City will have that. Now we got a fight. Sioux City will battle. Love that. And a big helmet pops off. Defending their own is a big factor for this Musketeer team.
Cascade and Bolson. Freelor. Miller cutting towards the slot. Pass intercepted. Fargo Bolson gets tripped up and touched up with a penalty coming. And here we go. Sarlo and Kramer. Maybe got a shot or two in, and the officials quick to stop that as Sarlo and Kramer.
Rebound, poke back to the point. Doctor, a shot from there, and Stover saw it and collects it. Now we've got Wendt going after the goaltender, and a big-time pileup in the Madison crease. Wendt's helmet's been removed. Jack Horbach throwing haymakers at Wendt, who's still going after Stover. And now we've got Huggins dropping the gloves against DeVordy. Huggins hammering it with rights. Still going as Huggins. DeVordy won't go down. Huggins and DeVordy. Oh, what a tilt that was. Huggins takes him down. The crowd erupts.
Who made that play? Steele. Brendan Brisson will lead the charge. He'll backhand a pass to Farrell, who's offside. We're going to whistle stoppage of play now. Fight. Ularwika and McCain Webster, each exchanging some blows. Now 4 rights for Webster, 5. Rowika pounding away as the two drop the mitts and spark some flair in the Frosty Cup.
Now in the corner trying to get it out front is Mayorov. Cleared back out to the blue line. Shot fight. As we got two guys just going at it here. One of them is Muskegon's Tanner Edwards.
Off his stick, picks it back up. Bosma and Edwards out of the penalty box, and this time it's a full-fledged fight. They got the fist off going. Edwards letting Trevor right. Now one over the top from Bosma. Bosma throw to the ice. Okay, for the record, I was joking when I said it, assuming they don't have Attic coming out of the penalty box again. Back out to the blue line. Near side for Gagne, moves in, shot, save, and we'll get a frozen puck and some more pushing and shoving after the play. O'Leary getting into it. Knew we got another fight going. This one won't last long. They're on the ice already. Linesman getting in there trying to break them up already. It's Wentz.
Faced off just outside the Fargo line. Controlled by the Musketeers. Jimenez plays it to the far side for Nolan Prenzen. He'll dump it into the offensive end. And we have a fisticuff right in front of the Fargo bench, right off of that faceoff. The linesman quick to jump in on it.
Coming into tonight's contest. Second in the league in points as there's another hit, this time towards the middle of the ice. Things are getting ugly here, and now the benches are getting busy. Carpenter's going to go. And that's Coronado now going at it. And a huge right. Coronado took down Ryan Lonback. And they're still scuffling at each other. Two linesmen breaking it up. Things getting heavy and emotional.
Talva stepping in and firing. High of the glove side of Schmidt. And now James, it's a couple of sticks up high. And now Tom James is going to drop the gloves. James throwing some rights. And he goes down to the ice. And some extra punches there by Kehrer. But the Stars, they're not going to be pushed around in their own building here.
Back in his own zone. Tape to tape for Bollinger. Got it to center, but then lost control. It's brought back in. Bollinger knocked down. Berger shot. Carrier the save. Bollinger still down on the ice. Puck cleared out to center. And we're going to have a scrap here with Cassetti going after the Lumberjacks' Tanner Edwards. Cassetti hasn't dropped his gloves, but Edwards wants nothing to do with Cassetti. Just over 5 minutes into the third.
And now out come the Force. Argo will work it over the Gambler line. Big hit there by Tucker. He came all the way across to lay that shot. And now a fight. Here's Tucker. Tucker tied up. Big right there. And they're blasting away. Tucker trying to get some shots in, and he does. And down they go. Tucker with another good one from the ice.
Sampson tied up, gets the shot off anyway. And Durham holds his ground, makes the save, and here we go. The fists are going. Zach Fairmouth for the Rough Riders and Frederick Payne for the Buccaneers.
Really separated themselves from Youngstown. Now it's a matter of playing good defense and keeping it a comfortable lead.
Borshiev is killed by Schulteis, and that's going to draw a crowd, and DeLuca jumps Schulteis, and we're going to drop the gloves. Schulteis, DeLuca throwing haymakers. Schulteis has him in a headlock, and now the linesmen are stepping in, and now Komparud drops him as well. Komparud throwing him far side. He's getting pummeled. Haymakers being thrown. Komparud drops the gloves with Borshiev. And two fights.
Another great period. Sioux Falls on a centering pass. They've done really nice in the fact that they've killed off these power plays as well. Sioux City, Sioux Falls trying to battle after it. Bacos. And now we got extras. Now we got the gloves going down. And that'll be Luke Lamaster. He will battle on the other side with Temple. And swatting across as he holds them off. As tempers flare a little bit.
One-timer by Seneca was blocked. Argentina now finds it left wing corner, rolled it behind the net. Pavel took it away. Argentina and Robolatti in a wrestling match behind the play, and they're going to drop the gloves and start swinging away. And this will stop play with a scrap between Argentina and Robolatti. Argentina knocked down, Robolatti jabbing at him. And the linesmen have to come from the other end of the ice to try to get between those two behind the Fargo Force net.
Here's a takeaway down deep, looking to make a play and scramble out front. It's a new enforcement they did this year, and we got a pileup, and Sioux City and Jimenez will go after a Fargo player and Pavel. We got penalties, and he keeps hitting them on the back of the head, and I wonder how the frustration is coming. That's it right there. They'll stand up. Groundsy and Gucciardi's going to get old Groundsy now back and forth. Groundsy, I can see his locks out there.
Payne got dumped at center. Fans and coaches alike wanted a call. They won't get it. Back in Colangelo to Dowd. Bumps it back to Colangelo in front. And a nice play made at the net front as a player got knocked down behind the net. And now Payne is going to have to go as he threw the hit. He's going to scuffle with Sam Colangelo. Payne and Colangelo going at it right in front of Rowe. They're tied up. Payne gets the helmet off, throws one down from the backside on Colangelo and seats him to the ice.
Handle the puck. Pavel gains the line. Andre, Fargo now getting a late line change. Pavel carrying that one in. Takes a shot from Hilsendegger and down, and we'll keep an eye on those two. Hilsendegger and Pavel about ready to go.
They're going to go.
Here they go. Hilsendegger and Pavel ready to play the feud. Here we go. First shots with the right end. Now Hilsendegger comes back. And Pavel sends Hilsendegger down, and the crowd comes to life here at Shields Arena.
Behind the Hawk goal, Bollinger trying to get it off the glass. It hit Victor, the referee. Now Cassetti collides with the Rough Rider Sasson. There's a Rough Rider roll wagon who wants at him. They drop the gloves. Cassetti swinging away at roll wagon, hits him in the back of the helmet a couple of times, tries to land an uppercut. The linesman trying to separate them along the wall at the right of Carrier. 26 seconds left in the second. They wrestle to the ice, and the linesman still trying to pull the two of them apart. Ness pursuing, final seconds of the second period. Ness engages in the corner on the right wing side with Millar. He's going to get a penalty, and now Silanov takes a run at Ness, and there's going to be more than one penalty in this situation. With just about everybody on the ice except the goaltenders wrestling in the corner. Haskins drops the gloves with Smolik. They're swinging away. Smolik loses his helmet. Haskins hit him with a right hand. Now Smolik an uppercut. Haskins sticking with it, though. Now knocked down. Smolik trying to get back up, but the linesman intervene with 2.2 left to go in the second period.
So it does squirt out to center, bringing it ahead now are the Hawks into the zone. It's Lampa firing a shot as the man rolls right into Bassey. As Cassidy has some words for Keegan Gary, and Keegan Gary and Matt Cassidy are going to drop the gloves after Gary went charging into Dominic Bassey. Couple of hooks from Gary. Cassidy losing his helmet. Now the linesmen come in to separate them. Cassidy's still trying to swing. And finally they're separated.
Right side, Esmond. First career goal tonight. Great story for him. Playing in 41 career USHL games as Carpenter hit up high. And Carpenter wants to go with Schmiedlet. Couple of rights. And now we got a couple of altercations. Babbage locking in arms with Esmond. And Carpenter not able to get a few away.
Throws it across to O'Leary, who's battling to try to get position. Goes down, and they still are tangled up. Now we've got a couple of punches thrown, and we got a brawl. Look at Jack O'Leary. Jack O'Leary drops the gloves, much to the delight of the fans.
Through his stick, and at center, Reed. Or reverse. As Reed's hitting the boards now, and we got some fisticuffs going on right now. A couple of rights. Carpenter going at it with Venuno. As those two fall down.
Thrown back in by the Stars. That'll go to the far side. That should be a penalty, but it won't be. And out kicked out of there by Green Bay. They're going to get a stoppage, and now a fight. Here we go. Big fight out at the blue line. Morrissey's going. Can't tell who it is for Green Bay, but a big right there. Morrissey is tied up. Morrissey trying to land a shot. Green Bay trying to fight back, but I can't tell who it is, but that's a good scrap there off the whistle.
To center ice. Waterloo, a sharp angle try. Bollinger. Now Lagerbach is drilled by Reggie Millette. Millette and Lagerbach challenge each other, and they're going to go at center ice. Punch is thrown. Millette wraps up. He'll throw it right at Lagerbach. Lagerbach connects with the right of his own. Tangle in front of the Waterloo bench, and Millette wrestles Lagerbach to the ice, and they're still going at it.